Today, we are marking the 4th anniversary of our party, NARC Kenya. And to mark this day, we thought of sharing something precious with our fellow Kenyans. And that's why we are donating blood to mark the day. We will have formal celebrations on a date to be announced within 3 to 4 weeks. But because today is the actual anniversary, we are marking it with the donation of blood. We did the same thing last year, 3rd of June. We again converged here and we donated blood. It's our sign of commitment to improving the welfare of Kenyans and improving our country, Kenya. Yeah.
Maybe apart from that
team.
Yes.
I'm no longer a member of that team. I left government. It was a government team. So my resigning from government meant that I resigned from anything government. Yes.
Indeed, I was saying you are a member of the Serena team, and you know what the country went through. The president has talked of the issue of hate speech. Do you think the commission in charge is doing much to tame that as far as the debate is concerned?
The commission has done very well. For a young commission that is minus full support by the government, I'm saying they have not received full support in terms of infrastructure, in terms of finances, and I heard them on the media asking for finance. They have done well. They have summoned several politicians and therefore put people on notice. The police have to do their part in arresting and prosecuting. The commission cannot become the police. They can do their bit. And it is not right that the government, including the president, keep on only issuing warnings. We should be hearing of people taken to court for hate speech, whether a mighty or a lowly person. That is what will make us respect the laws and respect the rights of Kenyans. It's also sad that today we see in the papers how a PC and 22 DCs abused or corruptly took away the IDP money. And we know 3 years on, IDPs, many are still languishing in the camps in this very hostile weather, with children and the old dying because of the cold. We have not had any prosecution or concluded prosecution relating to the theft. We are telling the government to wake up and face up its responsibility to Kenyans. And while they do the prosecutions, they must find alternative funds and immediately resettle the IDPs who are still in the camps. And that's why as NARC Kenya, we have said that campaigning for the proposed constitution should be a voluntary act by parties and by politicians. The Exchequer should never fund a political party other than through the registrar of political parties to mount campaigns. And the government should stop funding, or rather the coalition government should stop misusing public funds, that is PNU and ODM, purportedly to fund campaigns for the Katiba. They should give the funds that are necessary to the committee of experts, which is the only body legitimately mandated to provide civic education. The rest of us must do it with their own means or through any other source, but not Exchequer.
Indeed, the committee of experts still maintains what it's calling an act of sabotage, because it says so far the treasury is yet to give them any money. In fact, the 100 million they were saying, they say 90 came from the PM's office, then 10 from the Ministry of Justice. So as far as they are concerned, the treasury is yet to give them any money, and they are saying there's nothing much they can do. They are claiming sabotage. Maybe do you perceive such, if that's the
I think there's a lot of confusion in government. Why would money leave treasury to go to the Prime Minister's office in order to go to the committee of experts? There is no such a procedure. The parent ministry is the Ministry of Justice, and they too should not receive the funding. The funding should go directly to committee of experts. So there is confusion and deliberate abuse of procedures by government. And because of that, I would agree with the committee of experts. There appears to be some sort of sabotage. Otherwise, the government needs to give Kenyans a better explanation on exactly what is happening. Yeah.
Are you seeing the channel, like the money coming from the Prime Minister, being a way of trying to give the credit to the Prime Minister for giving the money?
No, I think one is looking at it because whether it comes from office of the President or the Prime Minister, it is not their money from their pockets. This is our money as taxpayers. So whichever office it comes from, whether Ministry of Justice or whichever ministry, but why should it be rerouted via another office when it could go directly to the committee of experts? Those are the issues. They have a bank account, I suppose. Why would you pay a third party in order to pay me?
Kwa hivyo unasema kwamba Wizara ya Fedha pengine ni kimakusudi tu inajaribu kukandamiza juhudi za kamati ya wataalamu kuhusu katiba?
Ndiyo sababu iko mambo wamefanya haieleweki. Sioni ni kwa nini pesa ya kamati iende kwa Prime Minister. Prime Minister's office sio parent ministry ni justice. Na kwa mipangilio hata haifai iende kwa justice. Inafaa iende directly kwa kamati ya wataalamu. Umeona? Wasipotoa maelezo ambayo inaeleweka, mimi tu nitachukua kama wao ni sabotage.
Labda kuna watu wanashangaa kwa nini chama cha NARC Kenya
sababu sisi si watu wa serikali ya mseto. Hiyo secretariat ni ya serikali ya mseto, na hiyo serikali inaongozwa na vyama viwili, ODM na PNU. PNU mkuu wake ni Kibaki, ODM mkuu wake ni Raila, NARC Kenya mkuu wake ni Martha Karua, na tunafanya hizo campaign tukiwa hapa NARC Kenya. Vile tu Wakristo wote huenda kanisa Jumapili wakitoka nyumba tofauti, different denominations, na wote wanasema Mungu asifiwe na amina. Sisi tuasema yes tukiwa NARC Kenya, ukoo wetu ukiwa ni NARC Kenya, kabila yetu ikiwa ni NARC Kenya. Ebu tuseme sio kujitenga, kila chama iko peke yake. Hatuwezi kulazimishwa tuende kwa serikali ya mseto. Tulijitoa kwa hiyo serikali, tukawaruhusu wale members wetu walifikiria wanataka kubaki wabaki, na iko watatu wanashikilia nyadhifa za serikali na tumewaruhusu. Lakini chama yenyewe si mmoja wa Grand Confusion Government. Na hata unaona mambo ya campaign iko confusion, iko mvurutano. Tunataka kwenda tukiwa tumekata shauri na hatuna confusion yoyote. Kwa NARC Kenya ni yes na hakuna yes no, ni yes peke yake.
So as a party, what message?
Yes kende.
As NARC Kenya, what message are you sending to the Treasury as far as the frustrations the committee of
I'm just saying the government to put its act together to facilitate not just the committee of experts, but also the Cohesion and Integration Commission to do its work, and also to resettle the IDPs. To the government, wake up to your responsibilities. Yes. Thank you.
Asanteni.
Nilikuwa na swali moja
Gani hiyo?
la mwisho.
No, hapana, hiyo nimesema. Nasema kwa hii katiba tusitegemee Wanakenya, wasitegemee wanasiasa. Tutajaribu tuwezavyo, lakini msitutegemee. Kila Mkenya achukue ni jukumu lake kuona ya kwamba tumepata katiba mpya. Kila Mkenya akikumbuka hatuna tume ya uchaguzi, ile tuko nayo ni ya muda. Wakati wake utaisha mapema mwaka ujao, uchaguzi utakuwa umekaribia. Tukienda kwa uchaguzi bila tume, tutaanza mvurutano na kupigana tena. Mjue idara ya polisi inataka marekebisho. Polisi wasiwe wananyanyaza haki zetu za kibinadamu, na sisi pia tusinyanyase polisi kwa taratibu duni za kazi zao. Pia tunataka marekebisho ya mahakama. Ndivyo mambo yetu ya kila siku iwe tunatolewa haki mara moja, na wakati wa uchaguzi pia tuamini hiyo koti. Hao mambo matatu ni muhimu sana kwa maisha ya taifa letu, na tukikosa kuwa na katiba mpya tutajitatiza na kuanza kutafuta ni nani atatuamua tena, na mambo ingine mengi. Mkenya mwenzangu, chukua jukumu zote, tulete hii katiba mpya.